Hi, Gabby. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, Tricia. Lovely to meet you too. Thanks for returning my call.
That's okay. Thanks for contacting me through the website. I'm assuming you had a look at what you're after and the retirement ceremony and had a look at pricing and most importantly, had a look at terms and conditions that apply to all of the ceremonies.
Yes, of course. Well, I did look up a few on the website, and yours appealed to me most. Your flexibility and your professionalism, I thought really suited what I wanted to do. So, yes,
Oh,
I
thank you so
understand.
much. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. The pricing and the conditions were all fine. I'm very happy to go with that.
Excellent. Great. So retirement, yay.
Yes, at last.
How exciting for
Very
you.
exciting.
Very
Yes, I'm very happy about it.
So I need to ask you a few questions, and then what I'll do is
Sure.
I'll complete a bit of a booking form, and I'll send it to you after we chat tonight, and you can then sign it and tell me if it's all okay, and that'll sort of secure your booking with me.
Wonderful.
Excellent. All right. So let's start with how many years you've worked at this particular company.
Oh, I've been with them now for just over 17 years.
Wow, that's great. I bet they'd be sad to see you go.
Yes, well, the tears have already started, but it's all good. We'll still keep in touch.
What's your role? What role have you played there? Have you had a few different ones?
I've had a few different ones over the years. So I started off as the receptionist and just moving my way along through to executive assistant. And now I work alongside the HR team.
Oh, fantastic. That would be exciting
Mm.
and pretty tough too, because HR is a little bit, can be a bit tricky.
It's not easy, but I think you have to be a certain type of person and have empathy and have a shoulder for people to lean on and a good listener. So it really, it really resonates with me.
Yeah. Excellent. No wonder they'll miss you.
Thank you.
So before that, before you worked at this particular company, what was your career like? What was your history?
I was always in admin roles, different companies. So I've worked for IT, I've worked for real estate, but always sort of in an administrative role. And I loved it. It was all good because I'm a people person. So it was lovely to answer the phone or address any issues people had if they came into the counter.
Yeah.
So I've always enjoyed everything I've done.
That's great. So that says to me that you're one of these in-trader, out-trade people. You make things happen. You're behind the scenes.
Yes, you learn to become highly skilled in that because you sort of have to. You've got to land on your feet and just keep moving with the day.
Fantastic. Excellent. So are there any special people that helped guide you through, some key people that really influenced you during your career?
Yes, so my original manager when I first started always is still there and always has guided me through and supported me with any move or change I wanted to make to further my career. HR that I'm with now, they've always been tremendous and supportive. And of course, the people that I've worked alongside closely with, right from, my reception role to the other EAs that are there, they all rallied around and always supportive of any moves I wanted to extend my career.
So lots of people, but I think for the purpose of the ceremony, might want to think about one or two or maybe just one really key person that I know you sound like you've got lots, so it's up to you, but maybe we'll get some names and jot them down.
Probably the main, the CEO, because he was my first boss and he's been tremendous all the way.
Excellent. What's his name?
His name's Charles Smith.
Charles Smith.
Okay. Yes.
Great. All right. Now, so any funny stories during your career?
Oh, there's been lots. I'll have to have a think about that and perhaps get back to you. But we have laughed so many times over the years. And, dealing with the public isn't easy. So we've had some very funny phone calls that they've rung a wrong number and it's not who they wanted. And, other things that happen in the office. I will get back to you on that and let you know. But, there's been a few. So I'll need to write those down and perhaps I can email you those.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to put a few of that in the ceremony. I'd love to be able to tell some stories about the day, blah, blah, blah happened, or the day, you got the phone call or whatever. So, just have a think of a couple of scenarios. And
yes, of course.
I love to add some humour, and it is going to be a really joyful occasion. little bit
Oh,
sad,
it will be. Yes,
but
tinged with
joyful.
sadness, but
Yeah,
joyful overall and happy. Yes, of course.
that's good. Now, is there anyone that you think will want to make a speech? I mean, obviously, maybe your CEO will say a few words. Do you think?
Yes, I think so. I think the CEO will definitely be one of them. And I
Mhm.
think our new receptionist, because she said I taught her all the ropes and that she's
Ah,
really admirable. And I don't know why, because I've just shown her what was shown to me. But I think she'd like to say something to send me off. Probably glad to get rid of me, but no,
I'm sure you taught her well. What's her name?
I hope so. Her name, she's Teresa.
Teresa. Okay,
Yes,
great. So I'll make some notes and we'll put
yes.
together a bit of a script and a bit of a list of how things are going to run, and then you and I can tweak
That
them together before the night.
that would be great. You're such a great help already.
Good. How did you decide that it was time to retire?
Well, actually, I had a bit of an injury to my leg. I had a fall, nothing serious, but I thought, anything could happen to anyone at any time. And I thought it was time just to hang up my boots and, as they say, and just relax, take it easy. But I still want to be involved in certain things.
Mhm.
But I thought it was time to take a breath and just enjoy life and not worry about work all the time, or clocks or times or
Yeah.
timetables.
And that's right. Sometimes injuries do sort of make us take a view of what's going on and what really
Yes.
matters. So yeah, okay. Well, I hope it's nothing
Well,
serious
it's
and that
true.
you're very
No,
close.
nothing serious, but they do prompt us to stop and smell the roses. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, excellent, very good. What are your plans? You said you're going to be doing lots of different things. What are your plans when
Yes,
you
so
retire?
I'm going to get back into my gardening, which has been left by the wayside. I'm going to
Ah,
spend more time with my children and grandchildren. I'm going to do a bit more traveling. I'm going to do some community work. I used to work at the Wesley Breast Clinic as a volunteer. So ideally would love to get back into there because I've made some friends and they're still there. So I'd love to reconnect with them.
yes.
And then just have some me time and relax and, do some shopping and catching up with my friends for coffees and lunches and then sometimes just do absolutely nothing.
Ah, perfect. But you're going to be really busy, so make sure you make that me time happen.
Yes, I will indeed.
Grandkids
Indeed.
and gardening, that's very busy.
Yes, exactly.
Now at the ceremony, are you going to have some refreshments, or is the company putting on some food and drinks?
Yes, I've been told that very kindly, they're very generous. They're going to be putting on some refreshments
Yeah.
and some finger food. I'd love it if you're available and you can stay afterwards for that. That would be so nice to have you share in the story because I'm telling you and relaying it, but I'd love you to see for yourself. That would be so
Okay,
nice.
thank
And that's
you.
the least I can do to thank you. So there will be finger food and etc.
Okay, great. Now, is there anything special that you'd want me to include in your ceremony? Anything you want to have a think about that, or
Nothing in particular. I would just like that anyone would feel free to, if they want to say some words, they're not obliged. But if anyone wants to get up that I'm not aware about, then I'd like that encouraged. Just say if anyone would like to say something, you're very
Okay.
welcome to. Yeah.
Right, so we'll open the floor to anyone who wants to come up and say a few
Yes.
words, and
Yes,
obviously
and that's really all I wanted.
yeah,
Sorry.
and you probably need to prepare your own little speech and thank yous.
Yes, I'm getting that organised. Yes,
Yes.
I've got that underway.
Excellent. Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do this 6:30 at your office on that
That's
Friday,
right.
on Friday the 16th.
That's right. You've got the address?
I do. Now I'll be there before 6. I always tend to turn up quite early. I like to just check the environment, make sure everything's good, make sure everything's working. I'll have my microphone and sound system with me. Check in with you to see how you're going, make sure everyone's relaxed and happy.
Yes.
And
that's what we want.
And I think, look, the ceremony and all should be, 15 minutes, but, if everyone wants to talk, it might be half an hour. If everyone wants
sure,
to,
that's fine.
might get
I must remember to bring a box of tissues that day.
Maybe I'll bring one for you.
Thank
Well,
you.
I think I've got what I need. I'll
Cool.
I'll put some notes together. I'll do a bit of a draft idea of the way it's going to run, and then you and I can work on that a little bit more together.
Wonderful.
And I'll send that to you and you can sign off on it, and we'll lock it in.
Wonderful. You sound so organised, and I'm glad I came to you because you've made my job so much easier.
Thank you. And I look forward to helping you retire, even though I've only just met you, but it'll be a real pleasure to be part of it.
Oh, thank you. That's a lovely thing to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gabby. I'll talk to you soon.
You bet. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.